Hello, I'm Dr. Jack Hinderman.
And I'm Dr. Jenny Leist.
And we're your family's chiropractors in Dubuque, Iowa. And I want to start off by just sort of sharing with everyone out there watching today about, we had a pretty big training weekend. I was up in Minneapolis, Minnesota with a bunch of epic chiropractors, and basically the group of docs that I got together with have a big vision to basically change the world, change our societies, and improve the lives and the health of the individuals, starting with the kids in our communities. So it's always great getting together with these visionaries and these docs that are really making huge impacts in their communities. What's really cool about when you get together with people like that, you really get to see what's possible when you go through a creative process in terms of moving forward to create something instead of moving forward to avoid something from happening. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like instead of trying to avoid the cold and flu, for instance, you move forward and you strategize and you plan to really create a healthier body, a healthier internal environment, so that you can express yourself fully during those times when people are struggling. Yeah. And it's really just a different mindset. But what that example with the flu that I just shared, we're looking at that in terms of health. But what the Epic Docs, what we did this weekend was, we really did that in terms of looking at it not in terms of our health, but in terms of our life. How reactive are we about everything that we do? Just generally speaking, we're constantly moving away from the pain, right? Instead of going through a process of really figuring out what you want and then understanding what does it take to flow you in that direction. Right? And then, Dr. Jenny, why don't you just share what you did this weekend, because you trained on the nuts and bolts of delivering the goods in terms of chiropractic. So yeah. I love the group. I love the GMI group, and it stunk. It kind of wasn't cool for me that they were both on the same weekend. But why don't you go ahead and just share briefly about your experience?
We had a lot of the docs share cases and whatnot. There was a really interesting case that I had seen, just a picture on somebody's x-ray with a little baby boy and his skull changing over 3 months of care, like going from really flat on two sides to nice round normal baby's head. It was incredible.
Yeah, so what's the impact of that for that child?
Better spinal fluid flow, better life,
better
expression,
better nutrition to
the
brain, the spinal cord.
Yep.
Ultimately, increased potential, and that's really what it's all about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just want to, as we close down today, like I said, we both had just great weekends of training with that. But as we close down today, I want to bring your awareness to a couple of events that we have going on in the office coming up over the next couple weeks. We have our foundations class, which will be next Thursday. The entire month of August, we're committed to raising donations, collecting donations for school supplies for children. So feel free to bring on over some school supplies and find out what our promotion is there. And then on Tuesday the 11th, is it the 11th?
Yes.
Tuesday the 11th, we're doing like a backpack fitting workshop at 10 o'clock a.m. for parents to bring their children over. We can see the type of backpack that you got for your child and try to reduce and eliminate that physical stress from your child's body going into a new school year. Bummer, right? July's over. This week's last week.
It flew.
It flew by. All right, so if you want to connect with us, you can find us these videos on YouTube. You can like our Facebook page. You can sign up for our backpack workshop, and then you'd get email reminders of any events or videos that we were doing at the time. So again, I'm Dr. Jack Hinderman.
And I'm Dr. Jenny Leist.
And we look forward to connecting with you soon.